lies more, men or women?
Both. I think equally.
Why do you say that?
Well, they lie for different reasons, but I think both of us are just constantly like trying to impress each other. So we like if we don't think that that will like impress the other person, we'll lie about it. You know, like for example, women might lie about like how many people they've slept with because people they're afraid the guy will judge them, things like that.
Oh, the body count. The body count. I'm not even gonna be disrespectful and ask you your body count. But what's your body count?
I think it's like or over 30. Sorry, mom.
Listen. That's cool.
Yeah, I always think that like my number. I thought my number was high, but then you speak to like it depends who you're speaking to. If someone had like only 5, then mine's high. But if someone's like 100, then I'm nothing.
So, what do you think about? Because men typically like low body counts, right? So, what do you think about men pushing the bar a little bit further up? Maybe like instead of the highest 10, maybe 20 or 30, because women are being so promiscuous that body counts are being added up into the triple and even 4 figures. Because I did a review the other day of a young lady who started from the age of 12 and she accumulated over 2,000 bodies. So, do you think the bar should be raised up a bit when it comes to like a woman's body count and what a man would accept?
I think you should just not care, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's better when you just don't care. I mean, like for me personally, I mean, maybe it's different because I'm a woman, but if I was with a guy and I found out he had a really high body count, I'd feel maybe more secure because I know that, like, well, he's already had his fun, like, he's explored, like, he knows, right? And I think that's the same way with women. Like, if you know she's like explored, then she might be better in bed because she's had good experience. So, in my opinion, I think you just shouldn't care. I think it's more if like the person, as long as like the person in the relationship, you know, they've done that, but they're loyal to you and they're good to you, then I don't really.
Nah. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. If they're loyal to you and they're loyal to you, then it's up to you and your discretion what you want to do.
Yeah, if it's something that bothers you, then it bothers you. But for the most part, I don't care.
All right. But I'm just saying, men do care about, extremely.
They do. Yeah, they shouldn't, but they do.
We shouldn't, but I'm still going to until the day we die. You know what I mean? Hey, what do you bring to the table? And you can't say sex or the table.
I can cook really well. I can cook really well. And another guy told me that dating me is like dating an encyclopedia because they know so much about different things.
You see, we don't call that an encyclopedia. In a man's logical term, we call that the vision of a wise man.
Oh, I love that. There you go.
A bit of everything.
Yeah, a bit of everything. Yeah, so I think from what I've heard, I'm a very interesting person. So I think that's something that I would bring to the table as well.
Yeah, my coffee's also interesting.
Your coffee's interesting? What?
Yeah, my coffee's also interesting. It's got some nice swirls and fluff and stuff.
It sounds like a very interesting type of coffee.
Nah, nah, 'cause basically, yeah, basically what I'm suggesting is this, right? Men typically, when it comes to, the woman that they're trying to acquire, for, to build a family and to go forward into the future, they normally typically look for a woman that brings them peace, loyalty, as I said, somebody that can cook, nurturing, support, femininity, cooperation. You understand? So, can you offer any of those things I've just suggested? Because modern women seem to find it hard, even if a man suggests cooking and cleaning.
Yeah, I don't mind. I would say I bring those things. But personally, it's like I want like a reciprocity. So if it's like they bring me those things, then I bring those things. Otherwise, nowadays, I would just walk away from a relationship that doesn't bring me that. But if it does, then yeah. It's the same. If they bring me peace, then I bring them peace. If they do this for me, I do that for them. Um, my mom, for example, she in her relationship, she cooks and he does the dishes, and then she does this and he does that. So they have like a reciprocity. Yeah, balance. Yeah, it's always good to have a balance in a relationship.
Yeah, because you know what it is, right? Because my problem is with men is this, right? Men are trying to acquire women out of their league in terms of they have nothing to offer financially. They have no home, as in a rented flat or accommodation given to them by the government, right? Or even no purpose, right? But men are getting upset at women because these women don't want them because they have no value. What do you think of men that are getting upset and pissed off at women when they have nothing to offer?
I think it's like a very entitled view to get upset at someone and think that they owe you something when you're not doing anything for them. Like we do say, like, you know, love is love. If you love someone, it shouldn't matter. But at the same time, it's like I've been with people who didn't like have a job, who didn't do anything, and it gets really stressful after a while when you're the one who's constantly taking care of them and stuff. So I think that they need to like either accept that like women like that are not gonna like go for them, or start working towards like providing things that someone would want to build a home with. Yeah.
That's some gold right there. You see, I'm telling you. You get me, men, right? You can't just be doing nothing out here. You get me? The women don't want that. You at least need to have a purpose, look like you're doing something for yourself, whipping your own house, financially have something going on for yourself, right? Because we can't deal with the complaining. You make the rest of us look bad. You make my Italian friend behind the camera look bad. You know what I mean? Are women fighting for equality a double standard?
Oh, I guess it depends on the person.
Okay, a majority of women fighting for equality a double standard.
I would say equality, but I think when you go on the internet, some voices are louder than others.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, so sometimes people who aren't necessarily, they're kind of pushing for I'm a little stoned.
Nah, so am I. Don't get it twisted.
I wasn't expecting the questions to be so deep. Woo. But I think that sometimes, yeah, there is kind of there's like a fight between genders all the time, and instead of it being like, you know, like how can we work to like make things better for each other, it's like how can we make you fucking suffer, right? And so I think there is people like that who kind of push that. But
Okay.
yeah.
Apart from men taking all the blame, right? Name a double standard that a man has that a woman doesn't.
Oh, you mean like a double standard? Explain that a bit better.
As I said, listen to this because it's a trick question. Apart from men taking all the blame,
Oh, what's something you put women?
yeah, because society's always blaming men for everything. Men are trash, men are this, men are that. But women don't get blamed for anything because they're peaceful, purity, they're magnificent, they're angels. You understand where I'm coming from? So apart from men receiving all the blame, name a double standard that a man has but a woman doesn't. Very difficult. I know.
Yeah, 'cause I'm stoned.
I think like so something that you could say that like women.
Yes, something where you can say that men do, men get away with, but women don't.
Oh, okay. Something that men get away with, but women don't. There's certain I've noticed, like for example, me and my mom were talking about like if you're a woman and you kind of like maybe have a harsher view, or you're kind of like have a dark sense of humor and stuff, people tend to criticize you more because the idea is that if you're a woman, you're supposed to be calm and peaceful and gentle and loving, and if you're not that, then it's like people don't like it and they expect you to be. Yeah, that's definitely a double standard. And then also I mean, the body count thing you can say is a double standard, right? Yeah, yeah.
You know, we're just saying. You know, we're not sending shots at anybody with like triple figures of or quadruple figures of bodies on their belts. We're just saying.
It's pretty amazing though. If you have that high of a body count, I'm like, how? I want to know.
You know what it is? A friend of mine told. Have you ever heard of sex parties?
Yeah, I tried to go to one once.
Yeah, I've been to 2 sex parties in my lifetime, right? And I was speaking to a guy the other day, right? And the kind of sex parties he's telling me about is like the kind of sex parties where you kind of go and make make links, make connections. You understand? To improve your life, so to speak. You know, so you guys do little secret stuff. Nobody knows. You keep it between yourself. I can use you to get up in life, type of shit.
Oh.
Right? So I'm thinking maybe people like that go to a lot of sex parties and stuff.
Probably. They're probably very adventurous that way.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've tried to go to a sex party once, but I'm a little too picky.
Why are you picky? It's a sex party.
I only want to sleep with like certain people.
Don't you like want like a 9-inch inside of you or something?
No, that's too big.
That's too big. Oh God! So I'm guessing you don't want to sleep with black men then.
I've slept with black men before, but not black men with that.
Oh God! Well, you know what it is. They were disguised as black men. This is what it was. They were disguised. Now I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. But honestly, if you want to experience something like that, you know, what I mean, it's just basically knowing the right people. And at least if you experience it and it's not your cup of tea, then definitely, you know. But as I said, you know, you might want to try and keep your body count to a limit. You know, for the guy of your dreams potentially in the future.
I think the guy of my dreams would be a little slutty though. Yeah. I don't think I'd want someone who's like prudish. I'd want someone who's like would go to sex parties with me, kind of thing.
So what? Would you like a virgin or like would a virgin be good for you?
Only if they're like sexually adventurous, I guess. Like if they would be into that. They wouldn't know if they're into it though, so I don't think they might not be a good choice for me.
Okay, my sexual adventures and yours are probably two different things. Mine is kind of like we'll go out in the park
Find some bushes somewhere.
or maybe go on the public transport and I'll bend you over in one of the passenger seats or something. What's your type of freak?
Well, that sounds really good too, but probably like someone who'd be down to like like orgies and stuff.
Oh God, people, you know it's silent business. You know what time it is. You know some of these guys can slide in your DMs and send her some roses. Send her some roses. Roses.
Roses. Oh, okay. I also have an OnlyFans, so so my Instagram is shadow and then like dot sadismo, so it's like shadow and then sadismo is ASDISMO, and you have to spell the whole thing
Because I'm shadow banned.
on IG for posting provocative things. So good luck finding me.
So what exactly did you post? Was it like a picture of like Marilyn Monroe type leg style or?
It was because I think my nipple was showing a few times. I may have posted also, and then also
What? Not once, but a few times.
a few times. And then sometimes if you post like your OnlyFans link, then you get in trouble for like sexual solicitation.
But how would you get in trouble for promoting your own business?
I don't know. They're very prudish.
They're very, very crudish indeed.
Subscribe to Silent Business